Okay guys, how's you going today? So here's another, this is going to be a video that I'm going to make here quick. I want to push a different one out of the side. But I'm going to show you something here. And I'm done with it. Yeah, this is what I'm done with. I'm just going to freaking sell it. It's a piece of shit. I decided to put the throttle thing back on. You know, it's broken, but if you keep it loose, I can kind of work it. But this spring was supposed to go on there. But you can see it's all bent to shit because I got frustrated at it. Because it was not going on the way that it's supposed to go on. I put it on 3 different freaking ways, and no matter what, it's supposed to pull this all the way back. And then that's your off. But for some reason it's not doing anything. Even when the spring's hooked to it. No matter which way you put the freaking spring on it, it just doesn't want to hold it back. And I'm not sure if this thing right now is stuck wide open or what. See, I'm not sure if that's wide open or what. And of course this spring fell off and it's not probably not in the right, it's not in the correct hole now. So, and another thing too. This tiller is pretty much will do already for another belt because the belt has already got a crack in it. Now it's not a major crack. It's just, you know, maybe a sign of it wearing in already. But yeah, I can't get it turned over good enough for you guys to see it. But right there's kind of like a little crack in it. Doesn't seem to be a major crack. Like it's just like a maybe like a hairline crack. It's not actually splitting all the way through yet. But I'm sure if I kept doing that to it, it probably would eventually snap. I had to take the cover off because I dropped one of the frickin' bolts for the fuel tank in the frickin' lid, and I had to, no way you could get, you know, you had to get the frickin' lid off in order to just even get that bolt out. So, but yeah. So really now this thing has no choice but to go to the Briggs and Stratton store or to the Husky dealer so they can replace that fucking spring and get that put back on there the correct way. Like it came off real fucking easy, but I put it back on the same way and for some reason now it's not working. So I was just going to redneck it back together. And it's like the spring is like, I don't know, maybe it's too long now or what, but this is supposed to be all the way back when off. And it's simply not doing anything for me now. So, as you can see how that kind of moves with it, but this is supposed to be hooked into this. So, I don't know. But it's frustrating. So, I have 2 options pretty much, as far as I can tell. I can either fix it. No, actually I got 3 options. I can fix it and keep it, fix it and sell it, or just plain ass fucking destroy it. You know, because I'm done with it. I've never seen such a piece of shit in my life that I have to work on it so freaking much. You know, and this is a $500 tiller, you know. And I have to freaking till, and I can't fucking till. I figured there was going to be one of these years where I'm just going to have nothing but fucking problems. And this thing's obviously getting to be a lot of problems. So, I may just end up selling it. I don't know, because I'm done with it. You know. I can easily go put a tiller on the back of my tractor and that'll last me the rest of my fucking life. When this thing has been down for a week already now, because he doesn't have the right fucking part. I shouldn't have to give him, you know, all these special numbers for him to order the correct part. I gave you the number of the motor, gave you the make and the model of the motor, and everything else, and the fucking model number on the motor that's on the backside. That should be good enough. And he told me to scan that there's a little not a barcode, but a little square boxy thing. I can't remember what they call it now, but you can take your, if you have quick scan app on your phone, you can just you know, whatever to it. And that's what he was saying too. Well, just, you know, hit that with your phone. I did that. My phone will not pick it up. And I even tested it on other fucking things that have those little square thingies. See that little square thing there on the top with the white thing? Well, this, obviously, that thing. And he said to scan it. Well, I went and scanned it. I went and downloaded the things and scanned it, and it's not picking it up. My phone does not focus that close in. So that is a fake. That is horseshit. So this guy, of course, again, only mowed half his damn yard. When he had all day to fucking mow, whatever, I'm gonna worry about it. So I got a rock in here. It's quite interesting. Holy fucking rocks. So yeah, I'm just going to probably say the hell with it, because it's not worth my time. I should not have to be down for a week or two, you know. And it's hard for me to get around and go places to get parts, because I don't have my own car, and I sometimes have to rely on other people to take me places. And well, that's getting to be kind of hard too, because everyone bitches about fuel. So therefore, I can't have all this crap. So I'm gonna probably just end up selling it and say the hell with the gardening until I can get a real tiller. Because I'm done with these Husqvarna pieces of shit. I want to get me a John Deere and a Steel. You know. I mean, I haven't even had the son of a bitch that fucking long. And it probably doesn't have that many hours on it. And it's broke down. Now, Savage No More, if you watched this video, you were saying something about that maybe this was getting kind of weak because of the, you know, that extension I put on it, which is this piece of shit here. Well, actually, at first I said I agreed with you and everything. Well, actually, that's actually incorrect. That's not what happened. What happened was when I was tilling at the farm I was doing that for like 2 weeks straight, and I got tired of lugging this thing back and forth, back to my place to the farm, from the farm back to my place. So I just decided to leave it there. Well, we only have one garage left, or one good garage left, and that's where the John Deere lawnmower sits at, you know, the one for the farm. So I had put it in there, and I had put it in there in such a way, you know, so it wouldn't like be up against the wall or something stupid, you know. Well, the next day I come to find out that this thing is right up against a wall, and my throttle is bent up. And now I was not the last person. I was the last person to touch it, but I haven't touched. I never touched it all night. So it's telling me that my uncle probably moved it because it was in his damn way up some, and he got it too close to the wall, and he probably hit something and it bent it up, and then now it had that hairline crack in it, and it just kept getting worse as I was moving it around. So so I don't know. That's what happened. So, but of course, no one's ever going to, you know, no one in my family ever admits to breaking someone else's shit. They always got to deny it. So, but yeah. And I bitched my grandma out too. And I was like, well, you know, it was just sitting at that garage over the night. I had put it in the garage, and the throttle was fine. Until the next day when I came there, it was bent up. So it had to have been him that moved it, or someone fucking moved it, because it sure in the hell wasn't me, because I haven't touched it all fucking night. And I came to it being bent. And that obviously did a fucking number on it. So, really, they should be paying for the fucking parts, but they bitch that they don't have money either, and yada yada fucking yeah. Well, you know, I don't have tons of fucking money either. And this is just fucking downtime, and this is a waste of time and money. So now I gotta take this piece of shit either to the Briggs & Stratton or to Husky or wherever the fuck it is. They're gonna have to replace that now, and the fucking spring, put that all back together. And that's gonna be probably a $100 job right fucking there. Because they're gonna want something for fucking labor. You know, I'm just simply done fucking with things. If something breaks, it's just gonna have to either sit there, or it's just gonna have to be taken to the fucking dealer. And I thought this was gonna be a simple fix. Come to find out, this has been a pain in the ass in my side. You know, it's not worth it. It's not, for the amount of tilling I do, this thing's not worth it. You know, it's just stupid. It's time to go big, or don't fucking have, or we're just not gonna have a garden at all. And I already told my grandma too, like, well, we're done for this year until I can get a tiller for the John Deere, because this is bullshit. You know. And my grandma's like, well, you can just, you know, hoe out the garden. She's like, yeah, I did that for 5 seconds and I was already fucking tired of it. I'm not that kind of person that's gonna want to take a little garden hoe and walk around and pull every fucking single weed out when this thing fucking chews them out faster than I can with a fucking hoe. You know? So this thing's just getting to be a piece of shit and be a waste of my time. Now I'm going to have to put even more fucking money into it to get a new spring and to have them put it on correct, because I'm fucking done with it. So, and plus I bent the spring anyway because I was frustrated. I was just going to try to redneck it back together. But even when I did redneck it back together, it wasn't pulling on it like it should be. I'm not sure how that fucking is supposed to go now. So, I don't know. This thing's already been sitting here for a week. You know. This is just getting to be a waste of my time, you know. And I know there were some people that said that, you know, one guy said that he has this exact same tiller and he's happy with it. Well, you know what, man? You can have this. I don't want it anymore. I'm going to go get me something that's more reliable and it doesn't have breakdowns every fucking two damn minutes, you know? This is bullshit. I mean, this is just a piece of shit. Wasting my fucking time. And the damn thing's already due for a new air filter. Well, pretty much. It's going to need one probably next year. So, yeah. Well, I got to go spend money on, you know, getting air filters for my other machines as well, too. So, I don't have money for all this. So, the bottom line is pretty much is that this thing it's not reliable. Not for someone that does a lot of major tilling. You know, and for this thing to already need a fucking, you know, it's probably going to need another belt, probably in the next, you know, maybe year, a couple of years, maybe. I mean, it is kind of natural for them to get some cracks in them, but when you start getting a crack in them, that crack is most likely going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then the belt's going to blow. So I want something where I don't have to deal with belts. I already have one belt, and that's on my John Deere mower deck. And if that breaks, it's just going to go straight to the John Deere dealer, and they can put a new one on. I know my uncle, he does his own belt replacements on his mower. It's just a simple job. You know, it's one pulley to the other pulley. On my tractor, I got 3 blades. And you have to route that belt a certain way. So one belt turns all 3 blades. You know. Why they couldn't just have fucking use drive shafts instead of belts, I don't know. They probably figured it would weigh more than if it was all gearboxes and drive shafts. Well, at least it would be more, you know, you wouldn't have to worry about it, you know. So I'm just sick of it. It's not reliable for the amount of tilling that I gotta do, and to get parts for this fucking thing. To get the fucking reverse cable fixed, that was a fucking bitch. You know, well, I mean, I had taken it to the hardware where I had gotten it from, and he was all being fucking pissy and crabby about it, because I just had taken it home, and then the next day I'm back there again, like, hey, you know, can you fucking replace that? Route them better then. That's something there that Husky needs to fucking do too. Route these fucking cables away. They could be underneath. Why are they right next? And they're still fucking next to the muffler. It's just that they're not in the line of, you know, the actual pipe there now. They're actually underneath. Move them underneath. Put all this fucking, you know, shit over there, you know. Make it better. So, and I'm not even sure what's inside of this fucking thing down in here. You're not going to be able to see it, but what's inside there that's driving all these fucking tines? Is that another fucking belt or a chain or something that's going to need fucking replaced? I'm not even sure if there's even fucking oil in that. I don't think so, because I don't see a drain plug anywhere in the fill, so I don't know. So, I mean, it's just, I'm not that kind of person that wants to keep putting money into shit. I'd rather spend good money and have something that'll last me many years. And right now, John Deere is obviously looking pretty good right about now. You know, I mean, I have a fucking John Deere tractor. I had it for, you might as well say it'll be 6 years in September, or October, I mean. I would have had that tractor for 6 years. Not one problem. Nothing major. I've had a couple of minor problems, but that's, you know, I fixed that myself. My uncle and me fixed it ourselves. It's, you know, the battery just needs to be cleaned. This thing actually needs new parts, and it's not even that fucking old. You know? It's a shit show. And I had to put a fucking bolt in the axle. Why didn't it come with one? You know, that shouldn't be my fucking responsibility to have to put bolts and shit when damn thing could have came with bolts from the factory. You know, it's telling me that obviously someone's fucking, obviously it was used, or they just forgot to put it in there or something. So I can't have unreliable crap. It's just unacceptable in my book. So I don't know what to do. I'm obviously probably going to attempt to try to fix it, but it'll be down for a month because I won't be going anywhere now. I don't have any more money, so that's it. That's just the end of it. I'm done. So if anyone's interested in a 2012 Husky ft-900, hit me up. Let me know. I'm sure I'll probably be asking like $350 or something for it because I did. You know, it's not really in that bad shape. I mean, it's got some dings and stuff on the fenders, or whatever you call these pieces of shit things. Well, that's because when I haul it in the trailer, it just bangs around and I just fuck it, you know. So it needs to be cleaned. The engine's got mud and shit in it, but I don't fucking bother, you know. So, you know, and you know, the thing is too, I was told that Husky was the best brand in America, you know. Well, apparently fucking not. A lot of people were even bitching about chainsaws. Savage No More has a Husqvarna chainsaw, and he's had good luck with it. I don't think I ever would. So, I guess just for some people it works out, and for others it don't. And apparently Husqvarna is not for me. So, you know, I mean, I've heard good things about them, but after, you know, I've heard a lot of bad things. You hear a lot of bad things about John Deere too, but at least John Deere's more reliable. You know. And it's easier to get fucking parts from John Deere. Yeah, they're more expensive, but guess what? They're better made, and they're easy to find. You know. I mean, when I went into my dealer to see if he could either weld that back together, or to give me a new one. Well, I need a special number. I have to order it. And you know, shouldn't you already have this stuff on record? I mean, this is supposed to be a true Briggs and Stratton engine, and you tell me you don't have this crap on record? I gave you the fucking book. How fucking dumbass! I think he's just being stupid. Because this is just really getting the, you know, like, I don't want to, you know, piss all over you guys and make you guys hate me and stuff, but this is just bullshit, you know. I don't hate you guys. I just hate this fucking thing. But, you know, I'm just showing my frustrations to this thing. I'm just telling you that this thing's a piece of shit. Some people, you know, like the one guy, he says he's had good luck with his. You're more than welcome to buy this one too. The more the fucking merrier, you know. And hey, at least if your tiller breaks down, you got a part machine. You need a new muffler? Take it off this one. You need a new tire? There's your tire. Need a brand new engine? There's your fucking used engine. You know? All this is fucking good for now is just fucking parts. Yeah, it'll run. But I need the part. I need 2 parts now. I need 2. When before it was just 1. Well, I didn't have to get mean and bend the fucking spring, but I got frustrated at it. Why can it not just be a simple, put the fucking spring on, be done with it? Why does it have to go on a certain way? You think it would just slip on and there you go? Oh, it's got to be snaked like this. It's got to go like this and up and down, left and right, and all the fucking other directions to even get it on. Like, holy shit. It's a frustrating piece of crap. You know? I mean, come on. But yeah, it'll definitely be the last time I'm ever fucking buying anything from Husky. It's all going to be John Deere, and it's either going to be John Deere, Steel. If I get a tiller, I might go with a King Cutter, depending on their weight, you know. I've seen some small tillers, like a 48-inch, and they weigh like 600 pounds. I'm like, holy shit, they're a little bit too heavy. But I don't know. I looked at Northern Tools. I think they weighed about the same. You know, Nortrax. Well, they're ugly. I don't like them. You look at John Deere's. I can't find out how much they weigh. I might have to do a little more digging on it to find out how much they exactly weigh. So, yeah. Or I could probably even go with the Land Pride tiller as well. You know. I mean, you just have to, you know, test them out and obviously figure out which one is your best, you know, that works for you. Obviously, these people here don't work for me. Their service support, whatever the hell you want to call it, sucks ass. You know, if I have a problem with something, I call it my local John Deere dealer. I explain it to them. And, you know, they have it, they tell me. So, because I've had, you know, I think there was a couple of minor problems I had with the John Deere and I couldn't figure it out. Well, I think it was actually on the internet when I was talking to the John Deere. I told him about my mower deck always banging into something all the time when I lift it up. And he says, well, you have to make sure that they're in the right holes, because apparently the lift arms have 2 holes in them. And I was like, hey, man, it's still a fucking factory. I've never touched them. So, and he was like, well, you could just call your local John Deere dealer too, and they would, you know, be more than glad to help you out, you know. You know, I mean, the John Deere, yes, their parts are expensive, but they're easy to find, and they're more reliable. You know. It's stupid. So, because I don't know what else to fucking do. I mean, it's kind of out of my way, too, to also be going and getting parts all the fucking time. You know, I need something that I can run for, you know, for 10, 15 years without minor problems. Now, I do expect belts to blow, which is not a big deal, because you can get belts fucking anywhere. So, and obviously these belts that they put on here, which are supposed to be replacements, because when I had first bought this thing, I told him that they looked a little cheesy. They looked like they were about ready to break. And he didn't really say anything, and I don't think he ever replaced them. Apparently I think he said he did, but as far as I can tell, I think he just replaced the one, and that was the reverse. So, because the reverse looks a little newer than the forward one, so I don't know. But I'm just really getting kind of sick and tired of it, you know. I mean, I might even just fucking, you know, get another fucking John Deere tractor and get like an X758 diesel, get a 3-point hitch on that, and put all my attachments on that, and done with it. And I guess I'll keep my other tractor for a mower too. You know, I mean, I need something that's fucking reliable, you know. And this is not reliable to me at all. So, it's just causing me a lot of frustration and everything else. You know, this is just stupid. Because I don't really know what else to do. I shouldn't have to really be taking, you know, I shouldn't have to find all these special fucking numbers. He tells me to fucking scan that thing underneath. That don't even scan. I've cleaned it. Don't scan. He says, well, they're right there. Yeah, I found mine, but it don't work. And then he tells me that you got to find a special number, which is, I don't even know what the hell he's fucking talking about. You know, it's supposed to be there somewhere. He needs a special number. He says that there's supposed to be 2 numbers that are supposed to, apparently, I think they're supposed to be, yeah, the same numbers on the motor and in the book. There's supposed to be 2 numbers that are supposed to be the same I think on the serial or something. I don't fucking know. He's just, if they're the same, then he knows what make and model engine he's got to deal with. I don't think John Deere does that. You know, John Deere fucking says, if you got the part off, bring it on in. You know, it's just stupid. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys, but I'm done. This is probably going to be possibly the last year that I'm going to own this thing. I mean, you know, I have so many other fucking problems going on right now. I don't have time to spend money on this. I got to pay off my fucking plumbers yet. You know. I got other fucking bills to pay for. I can't have breakdowns right now. That's the fucking problem. They charge you a goddamn fortune for these pieces of shit, but they don't last. You know? I've had my John Deere almost 6 years and it's still fucking running like a dream. It probably needs a new fuel filter and stuff now. Which is just minor stuff. But I don't think I'm even going to attempt to try to fix it. I'll just fucking call John Deere. They can come and get it and do it, you know? So, at least I know that they'll actually replace the parts. Whereas, this guy, I don't think he ever replaced the belts that need to be replaced. He put a new cable on. Which is, you know, this. But, I think you forgot a belt, buddy. You know, that's just stupid. This belt looks brand new. The reverse. Which is smaller, by the way. Than the reverse, or the forward belt. Which has now got a little crack in it. Which is, like I said, is standard for belts to get cracks in them. But this really shouldn't be going on. Well, another thing too. Now it might be because maybe these belts are a little bit smaller. Well, they're actually a lot smaller than the ones on my John Deere. The belt on my John Deere mower deck has never been replaced, and it doesn't even have one single crack in it. I've looked at it. I crawled all over that fucking deck when it was off, and I looked at my belt. Not one hairline crack was in that belt. That's a true fucking John Deere belt right there. Maybe I should go and get me a fucking John Deere belt for this piece of shit. I don't know what the fuck they're using here for belts, but they are stupid. So I don't know. And the reverse belt has got so much slop in it, but that's because there's no tension on it. So, but I think it could be a little bit tighter than that. Flywheels. They're loose. Go figure that. I don't know why they're loose for. See, the flywheels are not bolted on. They're held in with a clip. It looks like, yeah, the clip. So there probably is always going to be slop in them, but that's kind of not good, you know, because the belt could wear out a little quicker that way. You know, like they got it bolted here. See, this is bolted. This pulley. But this big main pulley, it's just held in with a clip. I don't know if you can see the slop in it or not. It's not super bad, but there shouldn't be any damn slop in that, I don't think. You know, I mean, if they would build it correctly in the first place, there wouldn't be any slop anywhere in this piece of shit. So, I don't know. But it's really just getting to kind of... It's really just starting to piss me off. So, I don't know. But I'm going to probably take off. I'm done fucking bitching for today. I got some other older videos coming up as well. I still got videos from like last week and stuff to put up. So, but this is just like an update. But, what can you do? Yeah. So, yeah, and then pretty soon I'll probably need a new fucking fuel line put on that stupid bitch, too. There's always something all the time with these pieces of crap. You know, I'm sorry to all you Husky lovers out there, but Husky's just not cutting it for me. You know, it's just... I don't know. I'm not even going to try their fucking chainsaws either because I know that they're going to be unreliable. Just like this thing is. You know, it's just fuck it. If you guys want it, come get it. Have 350 fucking bucks with you. And you can either take it as it is, a piece of shit like this, or you can wait until I fix it and then you can buy it. So, because after this year, I'm done. I'm done. It's just not for the, like I said, for the amount of tilling I do, I need to go big. I need big tillers. This is, you know, it'd be okay if you're going to just go up and down the rows, but see, at the beginning of the year, I'm tilling the whole entire fucking thing. And I'm there for hours doing this. Especially if you're running the fucking bitch real deep, too. Like the second year into tilling with this damn thing, I had it right up to the front of the, you know, the front of this thing, the orange thing. So, and that takes a lot of power, and of course it takes a lot of fuel, too. So, but that's understandable because it's working so hard that it needs a lot of fuel to keep it going. So that's, you know, that's reasonable, but having breakdowns is unacceptable. You know, my John Deere will probably never have a breakdown. Never. Maybe in 20 years, you know, or whenever it gets close to 3,000 hours or something, you know. See, another thing too, you know, with the John Deere that I got now, you know, I'm going to be cranking on even more hours, tilling with it. So really, you're just better off getting another tractor and just using that for snow blower and tiller and whatever else kind of work I want to do with it. Because the X724 is perfect for mowing. It's a damn good mower. But, you know, in a few years, I probably plan on getting a zero turn. So, what do you need 3 tractors for, right? Well, a zero turn is not really considered a tractor, but you know what I mean. It's more of a mower. So, but then I guess I would just end up probably selling the X724. But I don't know. John Deere tractors. I mean, I went and looked it up on John Deere, you know, and for an X758, you know, they're like almost 13 grand. Well, I think I paid about 12 for mine. So, but that was because it was a year older, you know. I bought it in 2009, but really it's a 2008, from what he says. The sticker on the engine says 09. So either they stuck an 09 engine into an 08 tractor. I don't know. I don't know how they do that. So it's either a 2008 or 2009. So I don't know. But it doesn't matter anyway. It's a John Deere. So it actually holds up. So the hitches don't, but you know, just don't pull hard with them, you know. I mean, I have that drawbar on the back of my tractor, you know, the hitch to pull my trailers around and stuff. Well, pulling that big cultivator obviously put a big hole in it now, so that's pretty wore out. But that's not a big deal because there's still a lot of life left in that hitch, especially if I'm just pulling my little golf or my little trailer around, right? So, which is I hardly ever pull it with the John Deere anyway. I usually pull it with the 4-wheeler. So I don't know, but this thing is just totally unacceptable. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, I'm gonna take off. This is probably a long video, so yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later.